Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Champions League draw for the semi-finals. Of course, four great competitors will be here with us today. You may be wondering why we've adopted such a strange European accent, an accent not even distinguishable to a single country. Well, they never let a British person be in charge of this bit because they're just not responsible enough. So I thought I would adopt this accent just to convince you that I'm not from the United Kingdom. So let's get on with today's job. But before we do, let's grab a quick word with one of the favourites from the competition. Let's talk to Dr. Benji, the manager of Parma, one of the favourites for the competition. Dr. Benji, welcome. How are you? How are you looking forward to today's competition?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just waiting for this to actually start. Thank you.
Bloody hell.
Can we just get on with it?
We've been here for 2 hours already.
I've read this programme 3 times.
Jesus. Of course, great. Of course, it was great to speak to you. So, without further ado, let's get on with today's job. But before we do that, let me first introduce our guests for the evening. Before we do that, let's take a look at how they've got on in their careers. Hello there, welcome back to the Champions League draw for the semi-finals. It's great to see you. Welcome. Yes, so let's get on with the draw. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the best competitors from this year's tournament. Hello, welcome back to the Champions League draw with me. Hello? Okay, time for the draw. But before we do that, let me hand over to Dr. Benji in his own video so we can talk about the draw and bring it to you live. I feel like my job is pointless really and my life is not even needed anymore. But thank you anyway. Okay, can we go now? Yes? Are we off? What's that? Run the intro? Okay, run the intro. Thank you.
Viewers, how are you? Welcome back then to another episode of Parma Drama, and we've waited too long. It's one of the longest. I'm trying to break the intro record every single week. I was pretty close. The Champions League then, semi-final group draw. Let's see how we get on. Bayern, Monaco, Juve and Parma in it. I would like Monaco based on the fact that Juve and Bayern have given me some trouble in the past. So, let's find... I now already know. God damn it. So we're playing Juve in an all-Italian clash, and the final will be against Monaco or Bayern if we get there. Well, I mean, we played him in today's episode as well, so you're going to get a prequel to what's to come. I've just signed Ronaldinho as a coach, by the way. I've been busy. And when I say busy, I mean I've brought in Danny Graham, Buffon, Ronaldinho, Raul, Britos. I don't know. I just wanted some great hit. Buffon's in as a goalkeeping coach. Like, come on, give me it. I knew I was going to sign him eventually. It was only a matter of time. It was genuinely only a matter of time. Our fixture list is hilarious. We play Inter, Spal, Juve, Catania, Chievo, Juve. Well, that's going to be great. You're going to be seeing a lot of Juventus on this channel in the next couple of days. Today, though, we're going to play Inter, Spal and Juve, obviously. We'll play them in the next 4 episodes by the looks of things. Let's see how we get on. Then the unbeaten run is still there to be held. Can we carry it on? I'll sort out the team and we'll get into today's episode. Robert's injured. So this is the team we're going to go with for today's game. Teddy in goal, Rubio, Beckman and Albertazzi at the back, Oliveira and Lucas next to each other, Kondogbia in the middle, Sigurdsson, I'm going to give Gylfi a game, why not? He's not played yet, so why not play him against Inter, because in a game that we have to win. Marjon, Adamides and Monier. You may think, what's the defensive problems here, Ben? You need a new goalkeeper. Let me tell you a little bit about Neri. This season, 26 league games, 14 conceded, 15 clean sheets. I think he's doing all right. And overall, you might think, Tay must be letting loads in then. We've conceded 19 overall. I just think we're doing okay. Maybe I'll get a new goalkeeper in the summer just to keep you happy. And maybe you'll play, and maybe you won't. We'll have to find out. Also, I should probably mention this, and I should have probably mentioned it a little bit earlier. If we win today, we win the league. Yeah, that's it. Right then, boys. Good luck out there. I win against these horrible Inter Milan-esque... That's quite an attacking formation. Oh, God. We're going to counter-attack from the start, I think. That's the best way. Best form of defence, counter. So I'm excited. This is a league title match right here. We're playing Spal and Juve as well, so it should be interesting. But let's start off with a bang. Let's start off with a win. Let's get the league title under wraps. and then we can focus on this unbeaten season. We've already on 38 games, I'm pretty sure. And then this may well be the 38th game, but we've already gone 38 games in the league unbeaten. Obviously, it just carries on from last year as we come forward for the first attack of the game. Ball played into the middle, headed clear by Manolos, and we're keeping it quite nicely. Kondogbia now playing it to the left-hand side. Marjon gets it, gives it to Siggy, gives it to Monier. Monier with a shot, but gets cleared. Monier, though, back on it on this left-hand side. Not usually a position we see him in. Tackled, and that seems to be it over. Considering where we were a few years ago with battling to get close to Juve, we're basically being Juve at this point, and they're being Parma to the point where they can't catch us. They know they can't catch us, and it's stressing them out. I'd like to think so anyway. I'd like to think it's stressing them out. My brain has just reminded me of the time that they had 44 shots in a game. I had 1 and we drew 0-0. I played them 4 times in the next 3 weeks. Oh no. One thing is for sure, there shall be some drama as Inter come forward, which is not what we like to see. That is what we do like to see, though. Lucas has put in an absolutely crunching tackle, and he's now got men ahead of him. Can he pick one out? That's the big question. This is Lucas's last season with us. We're going to have to move him on next year because he's just getting on a little bit. But Oliveira is going to be the man to replace him quite naturally almost. Beckman's made a great challenge, but is now injured, which is not what we wanted. Kondogbia, throw on goal. Oh, Handanovic with a good save. Still 0-0, 50 minutes gone. Beckman's picked up a knock, but he seems to have got up. The corner, put into the middle. Cleared. Rubio, is he going to play it back out to Siggy? He is indeed, for his first start for Parma since his return, and the ball is cleared. Okay, Monier has been not that active. He's not done too much. Hopefully, I've just made that be a thing now. Although Inter have got the ball again, which is a little bit concerning. Still on the counter-attack. We might switch it up eventually to maybe control or maybe attacking to go and try and go for the goal. Lucas with another great tackle. That's 2 in 1 game. Plays Aramides in ahead of him. And now Siggy finds Monier, who can run at goal. He loves doing this. This is the sort of angle he's deadly from. That wasn't that deadly at all. If it was the deadly at all, I just said that. Deadly at all, though. Anyway, the game continues. 15 minutes to go. I'm going to bring Derulo on for Beckman. I'm going to bring Julio Cesar Gonzalez on. I thought he'd play a lot more this season, but just with how Monier's played, what could I kind of do? I'm also going to bring Marcelo Ramirez on this right side because I think he's a little bit of an X-factor. It's time to face Inter. I can do that better. I don't feel like I've done myself service there. Sigurdsson? Surely not. Ooh, he's had a shot. 10 minutes to go. The unbeaten streak remains. I don't know what happens if we draw. I don't think we win the league. They've got Lovren at the back. So Koscielny and Lovren both play this division. Italy, what's become of you? Right then, Marjon on this left side. Oh, lovely switch to Ramirez, who's got space ahead of him. Just went for goal. Just casually went for goal. Right, now the unbeaten streak is now the thing that's going on. There's a chance, late doors for us. If we can snatch a win here, that would be the league title. Handanovic is keeping Juve in a sort of glimmer of hope. Unless we score from this, obviously. Siggy puts the ball in. It's cleared all the way to the back post and cleared again. Oh, not long to go. Okay, and there was no sort of end highlight, which is very strange. I don't know what a draw means. Apparently we should have won that and it was unacceptable according to my assistant. I'm going to say unlucky it wasn't our day. I don't know what happens. I don't think we've won the league. What would it be? 17 points? There's 5 games to go. That means we've won the league, right? They can't... Show me. Show me. It's the longest loading I've ever had in my entire... Here we go. Have I won the league? I've won it. I must have won it, right? Math says I've won it. Parma have won it. Back-to-back titles. Yes, I'm so pleased. That's really good. And we stayed unbeaten in the league so far. So we've won the league while remaining unbeaten. The question is, can we go the whole season? 2 times in a row. And I've entered the Hall of Fame. Oh, so many things are going on. I'm so excited. There's 2 more games to go in this episode, though, so we can't hang around. But I'm so pleased. I'm one of the most successful coaches that have ever managed in Italy. An unusual feat for a foreign-born manager. That's me. Rubio is just... I've given more money for whatever. Everyone can have more money. Iconic Benji builds Parma legacy. Oh, by the way, some other little bit of news, which I keep forgetting to tell you. I do things and just forget, but there's some more news. It says building a new stadium. We're planning a new stadium for a year. Sadly, I've had this happen before, and then it fails, but hopefully it comes through. So by this time next year, we should know if we're getting a new stadium or not. Hopefully we are, which will be quite exciting. We won the league. I've won the bloody league again. It wasn't quite as dramatic as last time, a 0-0 against Inter, but we'll take it. So folks, if there could be a team that I could celebrate my title win with, it would probably be Spal after last season's exploits. So here we go then. Rubio, Derulo and Albertazzi at the back. Beckman's out for 9 days with an injured elbow, which is great news. Borba and Oliveira in the midfield. Kondogbia, which actually I should mention, Oliveira and Borba next season probably will be our midfield. Anyway, Kondogbia just in front of those 2. Oscar in front of him. Ramirez on the right. Alamides on the left. Although Norman is back from an injury. And Monier up top with Neri in goal. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's celebrate in style. So Spal to me look pretty safe. They could still go down, but hopefully we don't send them down after what they did for me last season. I'd feel awful. Although I would like to remain unbeaten, so let's just keep that going. Although they do have the ball from the off here. They did have the ball from the off, and then Borber's won it back, and now charges forward. Not a very Borber-like thing to do, so he plays it to a man who's more used to it, and he loses it. Well done, everyone. Oliveira, though, into Oscar, into Monnier, who puts home 1-0. I don't know how many is that for Monnier now. 56. Can he get 60? I mean, it's looking like he definitely can, but it would be a remarkable feat. There it is then. Monnier slots home. He's going to have to do a lot of scoring against Juve, which I don't think he's allowed to do. That's a thought. So I won't have Monnier for the 4 games against Juve. Another chance for us. Ramirez into Oscar, who puts it home 2-0 after 7 minutes are on the clock. That's unfortunate for Spal. It looks like we actually want to celebrate this victory, and we're going to do so with goals. Ramirez plays it in to Oscar, who takes one touch out of his feet, and the keeper's positioning ain't great. On Football Manager 2015, positioner goalkeeping's not great. Doubt it. Ramirez down the right-hand side. Only 12 minutes gone. Monnier with another chance and put behind for a corner. Corner ball. How's it going to come in, though? That's the question. Oh, it's whipped in, and it's cleared. Okay, first chance for a little while. Seems to be Spals. They were coming forward on this left quite threateningly, but they seem to have gone backwards. Although, they've lost out to it, and we are deadly on a counter-attack. Although that guy there has done quite well. De Col, Pichi, Pereira, out to De Col. Can he put it in the middle? He does so. Off the bar and cleared. That was a ridiculous angle to come off the bar from. I love seeing that on the table there, that we're 20 points ahead of Juve. 20. What? At half-time, I'm pretty pleased, and so are they. So just keep doing that goal stuff. Okay, we're going forward again. Oscar plays it out to Ramirez, who, if he can beat his man on that outside, that'd be ridiculous. Whips a ball in, out to Borber, who doesn't score very many goals. Oliveira, Aramides, Oscar, back to Monnier, who you'd expect to score from there, and he does so. 57 for the season for Jean Monnier. I love him. I just want to be friends with him in real life. I know that's not possible, but I just want to tell him that I really appreciate him and his work, and his goals, and his left foot, and his right foot, and his head, and his other bits. I mean, not other bits. So it's already 3-0, and it looks like if we carry on like this, it's going to be a whole lot more. Oliveira into Oscar. Monnier for a hat-trick, maybe? That is a chance he doesn't usually miss. Something must be wrong. All right, with 50 minutes to go, we've got some big games coming up, and I ain't prepared to take the chance. So Domingo's going to come on. Do we keep Monnier on? Oh, my word, the time is running down. Okay, they've scored. Spal have scored. I'm sure it was a great goal, Spal, but I'm a little bit busy right now. I'm going to take Ramirez off and switch my John and Aramides round, and I'm also going to bring on Gonzalo Martinez behind the striker. He's been out, you see, so I'm getting back to a bit of fitness. They've scored a goal. I'm sure it was great. This was their goal for anyone that wanted to see it. It was all right. Okay, ball played through. Monier's onto it. That's got to be a hat-trick, and it is. It came out of nothing, really. Neri had it, played it up to Kondogbia, I think. He played it through to Monier, and it was a goal just like that. You can see here, Kondogbia, lovely through ball, lofts it through like nobody's business. Monier, the first touch is absolutely sublime, and the finish ain't too bad either. 4-1, that should be game over. With 5 seconds to go, then, you'd think that would probably be it. It's a Parma 4, Spal 1. Spal, thank you for last season. Thank you for today. It was a celebration on the streets of Parma. Another title, another win, and now a game against Juve, who are really going to test our unbeaten record. So, folks, final game of the episode, and it's going to be a different formation for Parma today. We're reverting to an old Swindon lot formation that I used to use, which is basically a diamond, but it works in sort of 2 groups of 3. You've got the advanced forward, deep line playmaker, shadow striker positions, deep line forward, box-to-box, regista roles in the middle. They're all going to work sort of together in little packs of 3, and then our defensive line is a back 4 rather than back 3, which we usually go with. And Tetty's going to start in goal because now he's had a lot of game time, and I just think Tetty deserves a chance. So, I'm saying that against Juve, the toughest game that we've got to try and defend this unbeaten record against. But let's see how we get on. Game on. And they're playing the 4-5-1, which is the new thing everyone does against me. So the objective is to score and not let them have 44 shots. Let's see how we get on. First chance of the game, Manfredini into my John. Borber. This is good. It's nice to see us actually put some pressure on them for once, although we're not actually in their box yet, which I'd quite like us to get into. Kondogbia on the edge into Oscar. Borber in a tons of space. Borber, that's a ridiculous finish from a man that scored it. That's only his 2nd goal of the season. What a strike. Show me it in 3D. I want to lap it up. That was ridiculous. He never does that. Here it is then. Kondogbia to Oscar, who lays it off. Borber's in so much space, and that is a lovely finish. Gabriel Jesus had the ball played over the top for him. He could be on goal. It's a shot that's been deflected, very fortunately for them, as he makes it into the box, and that is dreadful. At half-time, looks like we're going to take a 1-0 lead. We've only had 1 shot on target, and it was our goal, but I just don't care. Right then, going into this second half, a win would be remarkable. A draw, well, I'll tell you what, if we do win this, it means this formation is certainly something we can play in the future games against Juventus, because the 3 at the back with the 2, well, our regular formation is what I'm getting at, doesn't usually work, but 20 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, and we're still in the lead. until we give the ball away like that, which wasn't ideal. Well, he can shoot from there all day long. Kondopia, free kick. Saved by the goalkeeper. Corner kick. Oscar's going to put it in, and does so. Cleared straight back out to him. That's me being from, or living in Norfolk that does that to you. You say right to everything. Right boy. No, just it's not the right terminology. Time is ticking away. We're about to beat Juve despite not really being in control of the game. I say that, I've actually had more passes than them. There's a minute to go and they've got a chance. Pogba has hit the bar. Bloody hell. Okay, there is little to no time. This has got to be our game, right? It's been a very fast game. It's not been highlight filled. But with 30 seconds to go, it looks like the unbeaten streak is going to be intact. And we don't have to play Juve again in the league again this season, so that's good. Despite our sort of Champions League frolicking that has to go on. That looks like it's going to be it. 10 seconds to go. Parma 1, Juve 0. We really are. We're not only wrapping up the league title, but we're doing it in style. There it is, 1-0. Fantastic victory. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. What a game. So, folks, that does bring us to the end. Today's been quite a stacked episode. We had the Champions League draw, then we won the title, then the game against Juve, and we've got Juve to come in the next couple of episodes too. So, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and from me, Dr. Benji. With love, with care. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
I don't know why you hire me every year. I don't do anything. I just talk like this. Pointless. Absolute rubbish. At least let me play with the balls. I don't mean like that. It's a joke. It's a bloody joke. I quit. I quit this bloody job.